My name is Frances Fox, and I'm a trained remote viewer. I was part of a government experimental program. To say that it was abusive is an understatement, but we choose the life that we live at every level. And I chose what I've been through in order to be able to develop my third eye and have this extra information that I would like to share with you. So today we're going to talk about your third eye, which is in your forehead. It's a chakra, which means it's an energy center that needs to evolve. You need to undo the thing that is tying it up. Why is it so important today? The world is changing at a rate that is intolerable. We are in the collapse of a paradigm, and we have a new paradigm that's getting set up that's very other dimensional. It's not an improvement on the existing paradigm. It's an extension into other dimensions that we have to get used to dealing with. Spirits, aliens, galactic invasions, galactic attacks, beautiful spiritual beings ready to help. But for that, you need to be educated. And to be able to see makes a huge difference. And to be able to see with wisdom is incredible. Where is wisdom? It's in the third eye. You need to take care of your third eye. So I'm just going to go really quickly. Recommendations. The mantra Om. Om opens up your center axis, which is your individual tree of life, called the causal body, and it is your holy grail. The Om opens it up. Why is that important? Because even in the Bible it says God pours down onto man, and I'm not biblical, I'm not Catholic. That pouring down of a nectar is in Hinduism, it's all over the place, and I see it. And I train people to open this up, to extend up until they hit a congestion of nectar and they start to channel it. So the Om helps to leave this open. And I saw a family of 3 people. 2 of them had a center axis, Holy Grail, causal body that was wide and full of light, and one didn't. And the same day, standing in front of me in some kind of a fair years ago. When I asked, 2 of the people, the father said, we do what you recommended, which is the Om all day long. They opened up their receiving of light and information. The third one was the kid, a boy, and he didn't do the Om because he didn't believe in it. I'm told that after that day, when I was able to tell that he didn't do the Om and the other 2 did, that he started to do the Om. So he will benefit from a wider center axis, which is where your intentions are, and which is where information comes from off planet to help you, to give you more strength, to back up your intentions so that you can stay grounded and landed. They can't knock you down like the trunk of a tree. It's into the trunk of your tree of life. So taking care of the third eye means that you're going to be able to have more wisdom, knowledge. You'll be able to see more, plus you'll be able to understand what you're seeing. If you had trauma with spirits when you were young, then you may have completely shut down. And when people say, I need to open my third eye, I can't open my third eye, what's going on? And I always say to them, that was your decision. No, 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 no. I want my third eye open. That was your decision. But it could have been a decision you made when you were 5, when you got beaten up by your older brother, or your father hit you a lot, or you witnessed stuff that's hard, and you didn't want to see it, so you closed down. And now you have to be willing to see. You have to be willing to see for the third eye to be open. And it's scary in the other dimension. So if you are not too sure about spirits, and maybe they exist and maybe they don't, I don't want to see them, your third eye is not going to stay open, because once you get past this physical dimension, it's full of stuff that you guys call spirits. Right now I have 2 dogs, one of which is kind of on his way out because he may be sick. I can see the spirit of that dog separate from my physical dog, which has me a little bit rattled, already separating, and yet my dog is not on its deathbed. That kind of stuff, if you're not used to that, is not easy. So you have to be willing to see for your third eye to stay open. Now, I worked with somebody this morning and she had like a veil over her third eye. She wants to open her third eye. She wants to open her third eye. She has a veil over her third eye. We talked for about an hour about different things. And she says that when she talks to me, she feels better. Okay. By the end of the hour, her little veil had gone up. It's like a little skirt. We were actually laughing because we need a name for this. Little skirt's not good. And veil is very metaphysical, old age. We need a more modern term. But you can very quickly open your third eye if you feel safe, if you feel comfortable. Here's the trick. I had a very abusive life, and my third eye is really open. Now, my third eye was not really open for a long time. I could perceive things, but I couldn't see them because of everything that I had been through and all the spirits that really jerked me around, and that they have a name in Spanish called espíritus burlones, which are spirits that make fun. They jerk people around. I think there's a word in English, but I don't remember what it is. So I finally got over that after 40 years. And now I can see, not just perceive. In other words, there's different levels. So the amethyst is a stone that will help you if you sleep with it on at night. And we have, yes, this is an advertisement. No, this is not an advertisement, but I do have something I can tell you. We have this made up in our office. You won't find it any other place. And I programmed it. Crystals, you can program them. And I have a very powerful intention to help people. So this is programmed. You sleep with it at night. You can put a headband and it will stay in place. And throughout the night, you're going to get a healing on what is probably going to be your energy center that's going to be the most important in terms of you being able to stop yourself from going crazy with everything that's going to be happening now, next on the planet. It's going to help to give you perspective with the artificial intelligence, which is really going to be rattling us to our core because of the extent of the reach of those programs. You need stability, and you need to be able to see, and you need the wisdom to be able to discern what it is that you're seeing. And for that, your third eye has to be operational. Go get yourself some amethyst. You can't purchase our product. I think it's $80. Get yourself 2 amethysts, put them inside a cotton sock, and locate them one over each eye and go to sleep with it at night. And then every couple of weeks, put it in water with Himalaya salt for 20 minutes so that you purify what you took off of you. And it does accumulate. I can tell you because I can see it. So what's important about your third eye? Your third eye might be able to get you that extra information that will keep you from going completely crazy when everything opens up. You should be able to see for yourself, and you should not be afraid of what you're seeing because it's there anyway. I'm Frances Fox, remote viewer, and happy to be able to share with you things that can make this process easier, because that is why I decided to incarnate. Why does Elon Musk make so much money? Because he loves what he's doing. He's aligned with his mission. I strongly suggest you get aligned with yours, because anybody who is not totally holding on to the reason why they chose to be born in such a difficult time is going to go through a very rough passage between what's going on now and where we're going next, which is very nice. The in-between is very iffy.